Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Ryan.
Yeah, that's me.
Hey, Ryan, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning.
From what?
Brook and Jubal in the Morning? It's a radio show?
Don't really know what that is, but okay.
Well, it's a morning radio show.
Okay, great.
All right. And I'm calling you today because one of our listeners asked me to see if I could get a hold of you.
What?
Yeah. You recently went out on a date with a girl named Elise.
What?
Yeah. Elise emailed us and told us that she really enjoyed going out with you and then is wondering why
Okay,
you're...
wait.
Mm-hmm.
What, so this is like a radio show, and this girl, yes, I know who you're talking about. She called you?
Well, she emailed us because apparently you're not responding to any of her text messages or phone calls.
Yeah, no kidding, I'm not. But, this is just weird. Okay.
I understand it's kind of weird. It's a segment that we do on our show called The Second Date. Do you mind telling us why you're not calling her back?
It was just a frustrating experience. That's all I can really say.
Okay, what was so frustrating about it?
All I can say is we're not really compatible, okay?
Why wouldn't you just tell her that then if it was that easy?
Okay, listen, it was just a very frustrating experience. I really don't want to revisit it.
Okay, but can you give us a little bit of why it was frustrating so that at least we can shed some light on it for her?
She just made a comment that really pissed me off.
Whoa. What was it?
She just said something that was like totally inappropriate, and it was pretty offensive.
Did she mean to be offensive, or was she just saying something that was totally ignorant?
No, it seemed pretty intentional. It was pretty cold and calculated, if you ask me.
Wow, she didn't seem that rude. We talked to her a little bit about your date. She didn't seem like somebody who would be rude.
Yeah, well, listen, I was surprised too. Like initially, I thought she seemed like a nice person, and then she like threw this thing at me, and I was like, "Wow, okay, wow, not who I thought you were."
You got to tell me what it is.
She's just a hater, and I don't want to deal with people like that.
Oh my God.
What did she do? Was she rude to the waitstaff or something?
No, so like we were having a conversation during dinner, okay, and I told her that I like to cook. I cook a lot, and I told her that I particularly am very, very fond of the Barefoot Contessa, Ina Garten. Like I've seen all of her shows. I have all of her cookbooks.
Is that a cooking show?
Are you kidding me? Is this a radio show? Give me a break. I mean,
Hey, this is barely a radio show. I don't watch the Food Network or is it on the Food? I don't even know where that is. I've never heard of it.
It's on the of course it's on the Food Network. Ina Garten, the Barefoot Contessa, she's in the Hamptons. She's cooking meals for like Spielberg and stuff. Hello.
Sorry, I didn't know who she was. Maybe I'll check it out sometime. I mean, from the sounds of it, I'm sure I'll like it.
Yeah, it'll change your life.
Okay.
I think she's like the most amazing woman that's ever lived.
Wow.
And Elise responded in an extremely rude way. It was incredibly disrespectful.
What did she say to you?
First of all, she laughed at me. She like dropped her fork and openly laughed. Like everyone in the restaurant turned and looked. She was just laughing her face off at me.
Because you like the Barefoot Contessa.
Because I like the Barefoot Contessa. Apparently that's hilarious. I don't know. So, but then she says in a really loud voice, she goes, "That lady, she's the worst." And I was like, speechless.
Wait.
I could not. I was like, what?
What?
So
I'm
she
confused.
said that she didn't like the Barefoot Contessa, and
Yes, she said she did not like the Barefoot Contessa. Not only that she didn't like her, she said she was the worst. And then she went even further. She said she is so fake. Her show is so boring. And, oh my God, okay. And her recipes are like so simple. They're for like a middle school cafeteria. And I was like, oh, you have got to be kidding me, lady. You have got to be kidding me.
you're that into cooking.
This is bigger than food. This is, yes, the food's amazing. This is about this woman, this incredible soul, okay? And to disrespect her like that, I don't think so. Not on my watch. You go for the Barefoot Contessa, you're coming for me.
Are you joking?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Maybe you didn't hear me. She said she's the worst. It's like she insulted not only Ina Garten, but she insulted me. I mean, like, she just sort of said what I believe in, the thing that I care about the most, is a joke. I'm like, you know what, lady? I'm going to toss this table over and walk out because that is some bullshit.
Then why did... This is so crazy to me.
That would have been great.
Well, don't you wish that you could tell Elise off a little bit then? I mean, let her know.
No, I don't want to have anything to do with her again.
I should probably not tell you this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Elise is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
Ryan?
Wow, this is just getting better and better. This is amazing.
I am like, I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
Well, you certainly knew what to say the other night about the Barefoot Contessa. That was pretty clear.
I have no idea that I offended you, and I'm so sorry. I I can't believe that you're so worked up over this. I mean,
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. If you had said something to me about something that you care about a great deal and I laughed at it and threw it back in your face, you wouldn't have been offended by that? You got to be.
I mean, but yes, she's not my favorite, but I don't, it's not like I said, I hate her, she's the worst, she should, jump off a cliff, or, like, I just said I prefer the show with Giada, and I like.
Oh my God, that was like a
recipe.
stake through my heart. It was like a stake through my heart when you said that. You want to talk? You think Ina is fake? That is fake. I mean, that is like you open up the dictionary, the word fake, and there's a picture Giada. That's all.
Shots fired over Cooking Network personalities.
She's not really Italian. She's from Long Island or something. I mean, come on. And then she does, like, the Italian accent when she says Italian words, and then the rest of the time she has no accent. It makes me want to puke. I'm just like, it's disgusting. That is like capital F fake.
Okay.
I don't understand. You just went silent, and then we moved on with the conversation. But we could have talked more about it if you were so upset. I just don't understand. I don't think I said anything that was so horrible. I just said,
oh my!
I don't.
Stop saying that. Please stop saying that. I mean, I can't even. Who would say anything like that about the Barefoot
But
Contessa?
Ryan,
Who would ever say something like that?
we disagree on things every day.
This isn't a disagreement, okay? This is about the thing that I care about the most in my life, and you just pissed all over it. You were just like, oh, what a waste of time. What a loser you are. Well, thanks a lot, lady. Thanks.
Right, don't you think that maybe it's unhealthy to like the Barefoot Contessa that much?
I don't even want to talk about this anymore. This is exhausting. Frankly, I'm surprised that this whole time we've been on the phone, Elise has not actually apologized to me.
Elise, do you want to apologize?
Well, I am very sorry that I offended you.
Do not apologize.
I'm not going to apologize for feeling the way that I feel or having a conversation and disagreeing with you. But
it wasn't a disagreement. It was a full-on attack. It was an
Oh, my
attack.
goodness.
And if
Oh,
you
my
think it was
goodness.
anything less than that, then you're insane.
Oh my gosh.
At this point, I would love to ask you guys if you will go out on a second date. We will pay for it,
You
right?
have got to be kidding me.
Maybe you just need some more time together to talk about your favorite cooking shows in the Barefoot Contessa and get on the same page.
guys, I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I don't want to see her ever again, period.
Oh, man.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I did not see this turn of events happening. But Ryan, thank you for your time, and I'm sorry you had to endure Elise and her hatred of the Barefoot Contessa.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah. Elise?
Wow.
Well, thanks for clearing that up for me, guys.
No problem. Hey, welcome back to single life.
Oh, man,
I
sweetheart.
can't wait to see what nut job I'm going to get set up with next.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of women will tell you that they think a sexy job is a firefighter or maybe a pilot, something like that. But we all know what women really want is a dude that cuts fabric at your local craft store. That is a hot job.
Last time I was at the craft store and every other time before, it's always been like a 65-year-old woman that's done that for me.
Well, you're going to the wrong craft stores
Apparently.
because there are some hot dudes working at the craft stores. And Denise knows that because that's where she met the dude she wants to call today for a second date update. What's up, Denise?
Hi.
God, you're a maniac, Denise, rolling out to the craft store hitting on men.
Well, it didn't go down exactly like that.
Okay, how did it go down?
Well, I had to make a return, and I didn't know if they would accept it because I had bought it at a different store. So I called, and the guy who I spoke to was really nice.
Wait, so you didn't even see this guy in person? You just called him on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I talked to him, and he was really nice. And, we ended up discovering that we both went to the same high school.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, how long were you on the phone with the guy from the craft store about returning some fabric?
It wasn't that long. It was probably longer than a normal conversation, but it
Yeah.
wasn't that long.
Did you guys know each other in high school? Did you realize that?
No, I guess we went at different times.
Okay. A lot in common with this craft store fella. Did you ask him out on a date right then, or?
No, I didn't. So, we got off the phone, and then I ended up going right in, in the next hour, and, he was working. And I saw him, and he was really cute.
Which was
Oh, man.
shocking. Were you shocked by that? You were a little shocked.
I was a little shocked. I
Yeah.
was. Because I feel like normally it's a 65-year-old lady who's working at the craft store. So
Right.
it was
yeah.
surprising.
Okay, and who asked who out? Did you ask him out or did he ask you out?
We just exchanged numbers and agreed to go out later that night.
Ooh. You and Craft Store Boy are moving quick.
Yeah.
What's his name, by the way, so I don't have to call him that?
His name is Russell.
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 Okay.
He probably goes by Craft Store Boy
Yeah.
in all of the circles that he runs in, so probably not a big deal. What'd you and Russell do?
We just went to like a taqueria and got like margaritas and tacos.
Nice.
And how was it?
It was really fun.
Cool.
We both talked about how much we dig a bunch of different TV shows. And there's one that I really want to see, and I feel like people have talked about it. And he was like, oh, my gosh, me too. Is it? And then, like, I said Dexter as he was saying it, and we were like, what?
That's like the most romantic thing I've ever heard. That's a show about a serial killer. So you guys bonded over your interest in a serial killer. That's very romantic.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that romantic, but it was cool. We both wanted to see the same show.
Okay, that's an easy segue into so we should hang out and see the show together. Did that happen?
So it's funny that you say that because that's exactly what happened next. He asked me over to his apartment to watch Dexter.
Oh, wait, that same night?
Yeah, it was the same night that I talked to him on the phone and then made the return and then eating tacos and drinking margaritas. I'm going over to his apartment and we're watching Dexter. It sounds like I've known him for a month, but it's been just one day.
Yeah, you guys have spent more quality time together than a lot of couples already.
Yeah, cool.
And you didn't feel like it was a ploy just to get you back to the house?
Oh, no, like I totally did, but I was absolutely fine with that.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, you guys are on the same page there, too. Wow.
Yeah.
How did the rest of the evening go?
So we got there and we started watching the show, and it was really good. And before we knew it, it had been, I think we binge watched it for like 3 hours, and nothing happened. We literally watched the show for 3 hours.
That was it?
Yeah, and then what?
Then I was like, oh, it's really, really late. I need to go. And so he walked me to the door and he gave me a hug and I left. And like we agreed we would talk later. But that was it. Nothing like no kissing or anything like that.
Wow, that's weird. He actually just wanted to watch the show that you guys talked about.
Yeah, I guess. Or maybe he was really into it. I mean, it is really good. It's not like I was sitting there waiting for something to happen. I guess it's just thinking about it. I'm like, that's a little weird.
And you're sure he's interested in you and in women?
I think so. I mean, I think we hit it off. I mean, he seemed to be not creepy flirty, but like flirty enough to where it was like, oh, he seems interested in me.
Okay.
And, you know, he asked me to his house. And
How many times have you guys talked since then?
so here's the weird thing. We text a lot and we talked on the phone a couple times and then it just kind of fizzled out. And I don't know why.
Weird. Well, you know, these craft store employees, they're players. So he's, probably got a ton of girls coming in there making returns. I mean,
Ladies, maybe.
yeah, he spent a lot of time at the retirement home. You know how it goes.
You guys joke, but if you're a cute boy in a craft store, I'm just telling you, you've got elementary and school teachers everywhere. And there's a lot of cute single ones.
I hope that's not the case because I want the craft store boy for myself.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Denise is on the phone and she met a guy named Russell, and their first date had all of the makings that a long-lasting relationship needs. It had tacos, a mutual love for arts and crafts, and an insane serial killer. It's really all you need to make a relationship work, and they had everything. So now she's confused why the dude isn't calling her back. They met at a craft store. He actually works there, and they agreed to go out for tacos. They went out for tacos, and after that, they went to go watch Dexter at his place because they were talking about it during the date. But since then, the conversation has kind of trailed off, and now she hasn't heard from him in a while. So we're about to get him on the phone and find out what happened. Are you ready, Denise?
Okay, thanks.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Russell, please?
Yeah, this is Russell.
Russell, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
What is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Why are you calling me?
because I want to talk to you about something.
Are you hitting on me? Like what? Why is there?
You never know,
No,
Russell.
yeah. No, I'm not, but I am interested in craft store employees, so maybe someday, Russell.
You know, I work at the craft store. Like what? What is this phone call?
We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. So we recently got an email about you from a girl named Denise.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Denise emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone because apparently you've stopped talking to her.
Of course I did.
What do you mean,
Of course you did.
did? It sounds like you guys spent a lot of time together.
Yeah, I don't know what you would define as a long time. I mean, we hung out one day, like one night.
Okay, yeah, she told us that, but I just meant like a lot of time in that one day.
Honestly, how much do you know? Like, why would you be? I don't understand this phone call.
Well, we know kind of a lot about your date because Denise emailed us, like I said, and we talked to her about it. And she said that she met you because you work at a craft store that she goes to. And you guys went out for tacos, and then we're talking about Dexter, and then you went back to your place to watch some of the show.
I was honestly shocked that you guys could watch 3 hours of any show after margaritas, and neither one of you made any sort of move on each other.
Wow, yeah. She did tell you a lot, didn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did.
She told us all about your evening, and that's why she's confused. Like, why'd you stop talking to her?
I stopped talking to her because she's got to respect me.
What?
How was she not respectful?
You know what? I'd rather this just go away. I don't want to talk to her again, and we could just move on from this.
Whoa.
Well, can you give us anything? Because she's really confused. I just want to be able to tell her something.
And I mean, if she did something to like disrespect you, she doesn't know she did
Yeah,
it.
she did. She did. Did she tell you how she finished the entire first season of Dexter without me?
No.
Well, she did. And that was supposed to be our thing. So obviously she doesn't respect me now, does she?
Wait, that's what you're upset about? Like, that's her disrespect, is her finishing the season of Dexter?
You're acting like it's not a big deal. We spent 3 hours getting into this series. This is what we bonded over. She takes off, and then she tells me a few days later that she finished the whole season without me. Yeah, that's a big deal.
Apparently, you sound really upset by this.
Yeah, because this is more than just a TV show. This is what we bonded over, all right? So it does, yeah, it kind of hurts.
What was your reaction to her when she told you that she finished the season?
She texted that to me, and to be honest, I was a little shocked. I wouldn't even say a little shocked. I was a lot of shocked, all right? To finish the whole season, I didn't even want to respond to her. I had to cool off. I had to take a few hours.
Wow.
Huh.
You guys are acting like this is no big deal. This is a big f***ing deal, dude.
I can tell that this is very important to you. And that's why I want to tell you that she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Hey, Russell.
You've been on the phone the whole time?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you have time to be on the phone. I figured you're up to seasons 2, 3, and 4 by now.
Oh, my God.
I thought this was going to be our thing. I thought this was the start to our relationship. Hey, let's watch the show together. But I guess you had other plans.
Russell, we've never even kissed. We hung out for one day, and you're talking about the start of a relationship? Like, we hung out one time. We hugged. I don't think I've betrayed you here. I thought we just had a good time.
Yeah, we did have a good time. And then you had to go and finish season 1.
I mean, okay, aside from that being a little crazy, it's kind of sweet that he wanted this to be your thing.
Yeah, oh, totally. I agree. I think that's really sweet. But, like, to just decide that, like, oh, this is really offensive and I'm just going to ghost right now because I watched the rest of Dexter is kind of a little insane. Like, I will absolutely go and watch all those episodes with you again for sure. I had no idea that you were, like, this intense about we're watching it together.
I told you when it was done, that was the best first 3 episodes of my life. Did that not clue you in on how I would want to continue them with you? I mean, this is just a foreshadowing what our relationship would be, is that we would start something and you'd finish it without me.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. thought you were exaggerating when you said that.
Uh-huh.
And also, again, we're not dating.
I'm aware we're not dating, because if we were dating, you wouldn't have finished the season without me. You did. You don't respect me. You don't respect the TV shows that we bonded over.
Are you being serious right now, or is this just
I'm
like a giant
110%
joke?
serious. This is why I haven't texted you back.
Oh.
You only care about yourself.
You're right. It goes so much deeper than just a TV show there, Russell.
Exactly. Thanks for understanding my position on this.
No problem.
Okay, while I do think that, Russell, you're being like way over dramatic, he does bring up one point. I mean, if you commit to a TV show with someone,
Totally.
you finish it with someone.
I agree.
Okay, absolutely. And had we agreed, I would understand where he's coming from. But since we didn't talk about it at all, he hugged me at the door and we said, hope we hang out soon. I didn't think I was disrespecting him or cheating on him by watching some episodes the next morning.
Cheating.
You watched it the next morning? All right, let's go watch Game of Thrones or some shit. Don't watch the thing we just started the next morning. That's crazy.
Principles.
Oh, my God.
You know how bad I wanted to watch Dexter, but I didn't? I was going to wait for you. In fact, the second you left, I was going to start the 4th episode. But no, I was into you. I respect you. Let's wait, watch Dexter together. Nope, you just decide, I'm going to get some shut-eye, wake up. Russell, I'm going to start episode 4.
Oh, my God. You are a crazy person.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
I can tell you're fired up, Russell, but I have to ask, would you like to go on a second date with Denise? We will pay for it.
No, I don't have time. I have to catch up on Dexter.
Oh, man.
I have a feeling that, Denise, you may be over it, too.
Yeah, I think I'm over it, dude. I can't believe I even like you. You sound like the total opposite of anything that I would like, which is stable.
You know what? I don't need you. I don't need people that are cheaters in my life.
Wow. He is really low-key.
It's important to him.
Yeah. Russell, I really hope you never meet anybody and start Breaking Bad with them.
Yeah, right?
I hope you never meet anyone, because that's going to be the craziest, most toxic relationship in the entire world. And that's going to be before you guys even communicate with words.
Spoiler alert, I need to leave.
Oh, my God.
Is that all? I'm done here.
Yes, that's all, Russell. The episode is finished, and I'm glad we could all share it together.
Yeah, good for you, smart. Rub it in. I hope a girl never does that to you.
I hope so, too. And Denise, I hope you learned a valuable lesson today.
Absolutely. Don't date psychopaths.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Man, people take their TV watching very seriously.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Text in at 78592. It says, I had an ex that watched episodes of Park and Rec ahead of where we were at, and it was like a stab through the heart.
It is.
If you don't know what I'm talking about today's second date update. This dude, Russell, got a call from Denise. They went out together, and he wasn't calling her back. On their date, they ended up watching Dexter together, and they really enjoyed it. So she went home and watched a few episodes on her own and told him about it. And he stopped talking to her and didn't want to see her again because she was a liar and a cheater. And how dare she watch more episodes without him? He was pissed. And everybody texting in right now at 78592 is pretty much on his side.
Of course.
Yeah, okay. I understand being upset, right? It's caused fights in my relationship even before. But to not go out with someone again over it, that seems extreme
Yeah, I
to me.
refuse to watch anything with my girlfriend for the same reason. You go ahead a couple episodes, I'm like, okay, I will never start anything with you ever again. But you're right, it's not like I'm never going to see her again. I just don't watch TV with her anymore.
You're doing the smart thing. You're not watching TV with her, and you're not watching, because if she did watch an episode ahead of you, you'd probably end up breaking up with her at some point. Somebody texted in at 78592 and says, I kind of get it. I've been dying to watch the new episode of Game of Thrones, but that's my girlfriend's show, and if she finds out, she'll kill me.
Well,
And there's lots of people texting in at 78592 saying they would kill somebody for watching episodes ahead of them.
Did you see the text that says, my husband didn't talk to me for 3 days because I watched an episode of Arrow without him? It was super offensive to him, too, apparently.
Yeah, apparently that's the worst thing you can do in a relationship.
3 days of the silent treatment?
Hey, I feel it, honestly.
I would rather you go out and have an affair. A super emotional one where you spent the whole time talking about how terrible I was as a person and that's why you're cheating on me, then watch one episode of Dexter without me.
Oh my God.
That is ridiculous.
Can you imagine?
The disrespect.
If you actually did a spoiler to him, like if you gave him
man.
something that happened later in the season.
So they decided not to go out again. He did not want to talk to her anymore, and she was like, you're crazy because you're this upset about me watching Dexter ahead of time, and she didn't want to go out with him. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back, and hopefully it's not as bad as what just happened.
The girl on the phone for a second date update today thinks she's not getting a call back because her profile picture looked a little different than what she looked like when she showed up for her date.
Okay.
And when I say a little different, I mean a lot different. I mean, like, I would have been disturbed.
And nothing disturbs you.
What's up, Jamie? How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. So you showed up on your date looking a little different than your Tinder profile picture.
Yeah, I think I surprised him a bit.
Okay. Why would you do that? Why would you use like an old picture or something?
It wasn't that my face looked different, but I was kind of 8 months pregnant.
Wait, you're 8 months pregnant right now?
No, I was. This happened like 3 months ago.
Yeah, she was 8 months pregnant when she showed up to her date and didn't tell the dude. That's what your email said. What? Why would you do that, Jamie?
Gosh, girlfriend.
I just, you know what? I was feeling pretty lonely and like, you know, the dad's not around in the picture at all. And I just kind of wanted to like have a pleasant conversation with a potentially nice gentleman who would be interested in eating some food with my hungry belly.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what? I am all for you dating while pregnant and doing whatever you need to do to feel better. But what did you expect him to react like when you showed up very pregnant?
I don't know. I think I was just hoping for the best. Because you know what? When I told other guys, yeah, I'm pregnant, they were like, oh, then they never got back to me. So I'm like,
Right.
screw this. I'm like, I'm just going to go. Honestly, like, I didn't put on weight anywhere else. Like, it was just the obvious pregnant belly. It
Right.
looked like I had a basketball under my stomach.
Yeah.
So was he not into it, or did he go like, yeah, bonus, I've been wanting to go out with a pregnant girl for a while now?
He was clearly shocked.
Yeah.
Like, totally shocked, yeah.
What did he say?
He was like, Jamie, I didn't expect this.
And did you answer back? Yeah, I dyed my hair. I know it's different.
Oh my God. So did you just launch into apologizing or saying, I'm sorry I didn't tell you? What'd you say?
Yeah, I was just like, hey, sorry I didn't tell you. It's been real hard getting a date while pregnant. And he was like,
All right, so
really funny.
how did the rest of the evening go with him then? I mean, was he still cool to you?
yeah, it was actually a really great evening. Like, we just talked. We had a great conversation. You know, it was like at least an hour and a half or two, and like ate dinner, hung out, and you know, he paid for the meal, which was super nice. Like, I always offer,
Especially when you're 8 months pregnant. That's a lot of food.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I put it back when I was pregnant.
Yeah.
But you know, and he walked me to the car, and we didn't like make out or anything after the meal, and
You didn't let him feel the baby kick?
no, that's a little too. You know, I had one of those shirts that said "hands off." No, I wasn't wearing that one to dinner, but you know, I'm like, don't touch me. Don't, you know.
So no kiss. Did you guys hug at all or anything?
It's just like, you know, the ass out hug plus the massive belly in the way.
Yeah. Now, did you expect him to call you back and go on another date?
We didn't talk about it or like say, let's do this again, because it was just kind of like a pleasant goodbye. And I didn't reach out to him after that. I figured like, you know, I already surprised the guy. If he wanted to see me again, he'd reach out to me, you know.
Should have invited him to the delivery room.
I didn't want to pursue it too much since I obviously wasn't honest with him in the first place.
Right.
But honestly, like I've been thinking about him since, and I would really like to go out with him again. He was like a genuinely nice guy, and they're pretty hard to come by.
Okay.
Okay.
And
cool.
you're not
Well,
pregnant anymore, right?
No. That's I have a 3-month-old. She's beautiful. I'm ready to date.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool. Well, play a song, come back, and then we'll get your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Jamie is on the phone, and her first date was actually a three-way.
What? No.
It was her unborn child, and a dude named Max. And they met online and met up at a restaurant to eat. The only thing was he didn't know that she was pregnant when they decided to go out. She waited until she showed up. Yeah, she was 8 months pregnant when she showed up for the date. And this dude still stuck around and had dinner with her. But they obviously haven't talked since. And she wants to call him and say now that the baby is exploded out of her body, she's ready to go on a real date with him.
I'm glad you really understand childbirth.
Yeah, it's a big explosion, lots of fireworks and things. All right, Jamie, you about ready to give Max a call?
Yes.
Are you nervous?
Yes. He was seriously great. He was really nice. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, anybody that would hang out and have dinner with you for like 2 hours when you surprised him by being 8 months pregnant on your date, sounds like he's probably a pretty decent dude.
Seriously.
All right, well, I'm going to dial this phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Max, please?
Yeah, I'm Max.
Hey, Max, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Hi?
Hi. Do you know what Brooke and Jubal in the Morning is?
No, I think I've heard of you.
Wonderful. All right, perfect. Good to see that we're tracking with people. That's always good. Well, I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually emailed us about you.
I don't know why they would have done that, but okay.
It's because you went out on a date with them and you wowed them and they miss you and they want to see you again.
That is not ringing any bells, but I'll take your word for it.
All right. Well, I'm going to say that you probably remember going on a date with this person because she was actually 8 months pregnant when you guys went out.
Oh, what, Julie or Jamie or something like that?
Wow.
Jamie.
You
Her
don't
name
even
was Jamie.
remember the pregnant girl's name?
This was like 3 or 4 months ago. I don't remember everything about it.
All right. Well, her name was Jamie, and she liked you a lot, and she's wondering why you guys haven't spoken since your date.
What do you mean, why we haven't talked? She hasn't tried to call me.
That's a good point.
I don't know what she's after from me if she's not interested in, picking up the phone herself.
Yeah. Well, I guess this is now her contacting you through us, but I guess she was hoping maybe you liked her enough to hit her up.
She was a nice girl. I just didn't really feel like hitting her up,
Yeah, it'd be a lot to be surprised by someone that's 8 months pregnant. I mean, that's a lot to date.
Yeah, among other things, I wasn't entirely on board with that.
Okay,
That's not the only thing?
I kind of felt like she was a scammer a bit, to be honest.
Oh, she's doing the old fake pregnancy date thing, huh?
What is the
Women love doing that. They put on a fake baby bump and then go and make guys buy them dinner. They do it all the time because they know how much guys like pregnant chicks.
What are you talking
Am I right, Max?
Well, no, I believe the pregnancy was real, but, her photo didn't show anything about that. So then, I arrive and there she is and she's 8 months pregnant and that's a surprise, but I'm not just going to turn around and walk out immediately.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to be the guy to be to the lonely pregnant girl, right? So I kind of felt like I was trapped there and I feel like she was just sort of exploiting the pregnancy to get me to pay for her dinner.
What?
Oh,
You think that she
okay.
was using pregnancy to get free food out of you?
I brought that up as a joke, and she confirmed it.
How did she confirm it?
Whoa.
She said, yes, I'm trying to use dudes to buy me dinner because I'm pregnant.
Basically, what she said was she's aware of the shock of her pregnancy, and as long as she's got that and she knows the effect it's going to have, why not use it?
Okay. What? But you were joking, obviously, so she was probably joking too.
I mean, it could have been a joke, but she said she's done it before a couple of times, so I'm not sure that I'm buying the joke angle.
Hey, it's Jamie. Listen, you're totally wrong about all that.
Oh, wait. Okay. Who is that?
It's me, Jamie.
Yeah, Max. Jamie is on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Okay. Why didn't you give me a heads up about that, man?
Yeah, sorry. Forgetful. I'm very forgetful sometimes.
Hey, listen, like, I don't do it anymore. Like, I had the baby.
What?
You know? So,
Wait, hold on, Jamie. You're saying that you were using men to pay for dinners while you were pregnant?
I mean, they don't have to stay. They could have left, and I always offer to pay my half. But like, if they're offering,
I thought you were going out with him because you wanted to go on a date, not because you were hungry.
no, I do actually want to go on a real second date with him now, though. Because out of all the guys that paid for my meals, he was like the best.
Oh, what?
You hear that, Max? What a good review. You were like the nicest dude to get used.
I'm not sure that, like, being the nicest scam victim is the great basis for a relationship.
It wasn't a scam. Like, I actually really like you, and you know what I mean? It's just like, out of all the guys, like I like you the most, and it's just coming out wrong. Everything's just coming out wrong.
Oh, I don't think
No.
it is.
Yeah, it's coming out wrong. It's coming out a couple of kinds of wrong. Like, you had the misleading photo at the beginning. Yeah, you did offer to pay, but it was sort of that, oh, I guess, if you want me to. And it was that sort of, like, really reluctant, like, I'm going to offer because I have to, but I don't really want to.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you were nice. I just don't know that I buy the authenticity, you know?
Nice? How is she nice? She was using men for food. Jamie.
Max, if this is a scam, then why would I call a radio station to try to get a hold of you? Like, obviously, I actually want to go on another date with you. Like, do you guys think it's a scam?
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, we
do you
do
mean?
offer free food.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
we offer to send you out on a second date at the end of it. Are you trying to scam us too, Jamie?
Are you just really hungry?
No. In fact, I don't even need the free date. I'll pay for the date.
Hold on.
Okay, well then, Max, would you like to go out with Jamie on a second date? She will pay for it because I'm not allowing you to use me, Jamie.
I don't know. I don't know that I want
How are
to.
we even debating this? Jamie, you can't, prey on people's kindness for your own gain. That's what you were doing while you were pregnant to all these people.
Oh, my God. That's so wrong, though, because I actually did offer to pay every single time, and I'm offering to pay for this date.
True, she is right.
Which the check's going to come and you'll be like, oh, you want to split it or it's on you.
No, you're blowing this out of proportion. I'm telling you, I am going to pay for this.
Okay.
This is so,
So,
weird, man.
Max, all right, I'm going to ask you one more time. Will you go out with Jamie on another date? She will pay for it.
No, this is too weird. Like, it seemed like a scam 3 months ago. She's offering to pay now, but she had to go through a radio station instead of calling me directly. I don't know what's going on. I got bad vibes from this whole thing. No.
You know what, Max? Screw yourself then, all right? You're just angry I didn't hook up with you that night.
Yeah. He probably is very angry that he didn't get to hook up with a woman who was 8 months pregnant. I know I would be.
Whatever, you guys are jerks, okay?
I think she's gone. Max, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still there, feeling a bit like I dodged a bullet.
What? What are you talking about?
Crazy.
It sounded perfectly normal to me, that whole situation.
And, I've been on a couple of dates since her, and if any of them call you and want you to call me, just don't do that.
Come on, Max. I want to put you on every single one of these. I want all the people who have ever dated Max. Text in right now, 78592, so we can call him on your behalf.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I had a text in at 78592 that says, can I have Jamie's number? I have a newborn son, so we could have a pre-made family. It'd be awesome. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Jamie wanted to call a dude named Max. They actually went on a date while she was pregnant. And then she wanted to call him because now she doesn't have she's not with child anymore, and she wants to date him because she thought he was awesome. We found out that was what she was doing while she was pregnant. She was going out with a lot of dudes, just getting free meals. But she liked him so much, she wanted to get another date. At the end of it, she hung up on us and kind of said that we were being rude to her because she was using dudes to get free food.
I mean, I get you're hungry. I understand that. But you still can't use people. I mean, Just kind of a general rule,
Right?
guys. When dating, you got to have, I don't know, good intentions.
And she didn't see anything wrong with it. She's like, well, I offer to pay. Well, no, no guy's gonna let a pregnant woman pay. Like you're pretty much forcing us. Am I right? Like.
Yeah, you're kind of forcing your hand. You'd feel like the biggest jerk ever. You're like, yeah, you can pay. That's fine.
No way. Like no one would do that.
And remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
They always say don't mix business with pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I always wait till I'm out of work to pleasure.
What?
And Josh is on the phone today, and he accidentally mixed some business with pleasure, and now he's out of a date opportunity and out of a job.
What?
Whoa, that got serious.
What's up, Josh?
Yeah, kind of frustrating.
Oh, I bet.
So tell us about the girl that you want to call today.
So this girl I met, her name is Callie,
Uh-huh.
and she was a client of mine. I'm a dog walker. I walk 11 or 12 dogs a day.
I don't mean to laugh at that. When you say client, I think of like some huge business firm somewhere.
Well, for me, they're a big client. They're a big deal to me.
Yeah.
for
No,
sure.
that makes sense.
I have a feeling if you
Continue.
lose like one client when you're a dog walker, that's a big hit to your business.
It can be, but they tend to come and go pretty frequently. You never know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your email said that she was a client of yours and now she's not talking to you?
Yeah, so basically the story is she found me online, and she lived pretty close to me, just a few blocks away, which is great for me. And before I sign her on as a client, I go over there to meet the dog and meet her and exchange keys and everything. So that's how I met her.
Okay. And you were like, you know what? Before I walk your dog, you and I should get a little intimate and get to know each other first. You got to get to know the owner before you can take care of the dog.
I try not to do that with every client, you know.
Did you want to ask her out immediately?
You know, I was attracted to her, but it's not really appropriate for me to be asking out clients, so that didn't even really cross my mind. I was just like, oh, she's really nice. This is great.
So how'd you guys go out then?
So I'd been walking her dog for maybe a week, and just hadn't been that long. And because she lived so close to me, she was the last dog on my route.
Uh-huh.
So when I went to walk Penny, oh, by the way, her dog Penny is just like the cutest, best dog ever. It's my favorite.
Oh, Penny, I like that name.
Dude, and seriously, what girl doesn't fall for a man who's good with dogs?
It's like kids, right? It's
Yeah,
like a
it's
turn-on.
good. It's a good quality to have.
I tend to like the dogs better than the people.
Yeah. I can understand that. People kind of suck. Dogs are always kind of cool, you know.
So anyway, that day I go to walk Penny, and when I put my key in the door and open up, she's actually there in the kitchen.
And she was naked.
No.
Oh. Sorry.
It would be a very different story.
Am I getting ahead of the story?
That's a different plot line from something else you've watched.
Okay, so she was there when you opened up the door. I'm sorry.
Not naked.
Yeah, no. So she's home, and I was like, oh my gosh. And she says she got off work early, and she was like, oh, I'm actually glad to see you. Like, I'm happy to see you, which was, you know, interesting.
Yeah.
So we start chatting again, just like last time, and I walk the dog and come back, and she's like, hey, do you wanna go out for a drink or something?
Oh,
nice. So she
bold
asked you
move,
out.
ma'am.
Yeah, so I would never ask out a client, but apparently she had no problem asking out the dog walker she just hired.
Okay.
Dude, that's sweet. That's got to feel good.
It did feel good. So, so I'm getting really flustered.
Yeah, I can hear you blushing over the
Yeah.
phone right now.
So we end up just kind of walking around the area a little bit. We find a little pizza place, so we stop in there, and we got some pizza, and maybe half an hour, and we got the check. And she was like, okay, well, I'll see you later. Bye.
That's it?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
It's really only been like half an hour. So I was like, was this even a date? Did she just want to get some food and I happened to be here? Like, what's
Yeah,
the deal?
I could
That's
really
my
use somebody
immediate-
to get pizza with. Oh, the dog walker's here. Let's go get pizza. What do you think?
So, who paid?
I did. I mean, it was just a couple slices of pizza, so it wasn't, you know.
Okay.
One thought I had was I had just finished my route of 11 dogs, and then I've got their scent all over me. I basically smell like a giant dog park.
All right. And you're thinking that she smelled you at dinner and was like, okay, I got to go. I don't want to date this dude.
I don't know. Maybe that was enough to put her off. I really don't know. So I texted her later, and I was like, hey, are you doing okay? Is everything okay? And she took a little while to respond, and when she did, she said, actually, I found someone else to walk my dog.
What?
Whoa.
Wow. So
Wow, you got dumped twice.
Yeah. So I got ditched on the date and ditched on the dog.
man, you must have done something else if she even fired you from walking her dog.
That's what I thought too. So I said, what happened? Did I do something wrong? And she said, nah, just not working out. That's it. Just not working out.
And you don't remember saying anything like disparaging about her dog or...
I would never. How dare you? This is, okay, I know this sounds bad, but like this is the biggest tragedy is losing that little dog.
Oh, Penny.
Yeah, you don't get to walk little Penny anymore.
I know. It actually kind of chokes me up.
Well, maybe you should just cruise by her house and check on the dog.
No,
that could be
weird.
okay.
I mean, I do still have the key. Maybe I could check in.
Oh, creepy.
Well, I've got a better idea. Instead of just showing up at her house and using the key to get inside, let's just do a second date update then, okay?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Okay, cool. If the second date update doesn't work, then we'll go to the next level. All right? All right. We'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
All right, thank you guys so much.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know, a lot of people think that not calling somebody back for a second date is a victimless crime. But it's not. Because Josh is on the phone with us, and today he wants to call a girl who blew him off for a date. He was her dog walker, and now not only does he not have a date, but he also doesn't have a dog to walk. And the real victim here, is Penny, the dog.
Oh, poor Penny.
Hey, Josh, you on the phone?
Hey, yeah, I'm here.
What kind of dog is Penny?
She's a French bulldog.
Penny the Frenchie, sitting home, alone, wondering when somebody's going to come take her for a walk. But now, nobody's showing up. Nobody's ever showing up to take Penny for a walk.
You're going to make him cry.
All because
Sad.
Josh ruined a date, and now a dog has to go walkless.
Oh.
Well, I don't think she's actually going walkless. Yeah. What happened was Callie, the girl that we're about to call for a second date update, went out on a date with Josh. They went out and got some pizza. She kind of ended the date early. After the date, he texted her and asked if everything was okay. And she said, actually, I think I'm going to find a different dog walker. So I think Penny will be okay, but Josh might not be. We're about to find out.
It is strange since she's the one that asked you out. Do you think you screwed up on the date, or do you think you screwed up walking her dog?
I think there must have been something strange on the date because she was ready to go out, and then at the end she was done.
Yeah, you said she finished the date pretty quickly, and she was kind of different to you after. So
absolutely, yeah.
Unless maybe her dog texted her while you guys were out and told her about something you did while you were walking her.
Yeah.
Well, then I want to know what went wrong with the dog. I didn't do anything.
Frenchies are very advanced. I could see that.
Say?
All right, I'm going to dial her number right now, okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Callie there?
This is she.
Hey, Callie, how are you? My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm good.
Have you ever heard of the show before?
The show?
Yeah, Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Sorry, I haven't. What's this about?
Well, it's about a guy that you went on a date with.
I'm sorry, what?
I'll explain. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. So you recently went out with a dude named Josh.
Okay,
Right.
This is weird.
Yeah.
And Josh listens to our show, so he emailed us asking if we could call you to find out if he did something wrong when you guys went out for pizza.
Huh. Okay, well, I just don't think it's going to work out.
Yeah,
So
he told us that. He's kind of concerned because he wants to know if he did something so bad that you wouldn't even allow him around your dog.
I mean, I just realized he's not the kind of guy I want to be around, and really not the kind of guy I want Penny to be around. Penny is my dog.
What?
Really? He seemed like super caring about your dog, so much so that I think he was almost more upset about not getting to see Penny than not going out on another date.
He didn't do anything wrong. It's just kind of my thing, and I just realized he wasn't a good match.
What?
Okay. What is it? I mean, I'm really confused.
You know, like different personality studies that like scientists do about like how to tell different traits about people.
Yeah, I've had a lot of those done on me by psychologists. So I'm familiar with those things.
You're the only one that skips therapist and goes straight to psychologist.
Yeah, no joke. I mean, I'm just a big believer in that. I think that most of those things are really true.
Okay. So did you make him take some kind of psychological test or an evaluation or something?
No, I just have a little thing that I do to get to know people a little bit better.
Okay.
Ooh, what is it? I want to know.
Well, there's this one study, and it's literally like 99.9% correct all the time. I read about it, and then I've been like paying attention to my life, and this is like always true.
Okay.
And it's that you can tell about somebody's personality based on the pizza toppings that they order.
You're kidding, right?
And where did you see this study?
I read about it in Newsweek first,
Okay.
and then I looked it up, and it's like the study was really well done. But in my life, like, I mean, I've been doing this for a couple of years now, paying attention to what people order on their pizza, and it's true. Like, exactly what they say. Like my friends, my like ex-boyfriends, like it's all true. Like what they say matches up with what people like on their pizza.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, it's kind of like astrological signs. Like those definitions are always so vague that they could probably work for anybody.
These have been really specific. And at first I would try to ignore it. Like, you know, tried to go out with guys who their pizza toppings told me the wrong things about their personality. And it was a mistake. Like it works out better when I just follow the guidelines.
So what did he order on his pizza that made you ditch him after only a half an hour?
He got the works, which is just a total red flag right off the bat.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Come on.
You mean like he got like green peppers and lots of meat and onions and some olives?
I mean, he wasn't specific. He just ordered the works, you know?
Okay.
And so what that means is that somebody is indecisive and lazy. Like they can't even choose what toppings they want. They just order the one with everything on it.
Okay.
Yeah, or he just has a liking of lots of flavor.
I told you, this is my thing. It really works for me, and that's how I judged him. If he orders the works, he's probably never going to make anything of himself or make anything out of his life.
Does he seem like a lazy, no good dude?
No, but I mean, he is a professional dog walker and has been doing that for a while now.
Whoa!
Doesn't strike me as like the most ambitious person.
But come on!
Wait a second. I have to say something here.
Callie, that's Josh. He's actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
He's been listening this whole time.
Yeah, I just really don't appreciate being called lazy and being judged on my pizza toppings. Are you serious?
Look, this is my thing. I'm sorry. You know, you seem really nice, but, you know, maybe if you were a pepperoni guy or something, it would work.
That's a good choice, then.
What's a pepperoni guy?
Pepperoni guys are givers. They're romantic.
Interesting.
Yeah, everyone likes pepperoni. Everyone gets pepperoni. That is the most cliche, stereotypical thing I've ever heard. That's romantic?
Not everybody gets it. You didn't get it.
I ordered the works. There's pepperoni in that, along with 100 other things that are all amazing.
No, it's not the same. It's not like if you order the meat lovers, like those are the bad boys, you know? It's not, all the different ones are very specific.
Right.
Callie, what do you do if people like different things on different days? Like, what if Josh orders Hawaiian the next time you hang out with him?
Yeah.
But he should have ordered Hawaiian. I mean, pineapple guys they're great. They're up for anything.
Really?
Oh, well, I mean,
Who knew that?
This is unbelievable.
Josh, I mean, I'm sorry you had to hear it this way, but I really think this is true, and it does reflect accurately. I mean, you're a dog walker. It doesn't seem like you're trying to do anything else with your life.
For your information, if you'd bothered to ask anything about me on the date, you would have known that I'm studying to be a vet.
Oh, see?
Yeah, take
See,
that.
this is the thing. The works guys, they're big talkers. They like to make big plans, but they have no follow through.
Oh, he's lying.
All right, you hear that, Josh? Based on your pizza choice, you're not going to accomplish your goal of being a vet. I'm sorry that you had to hear
I'm
it.
telling you guys, it's really accurate.
Callie, I feel like you're really going to miss out on some good people like Josh who like the works because you're stuck in this weird study that you read that sounds like it came from Cosmo magazine.
You know, I've dated so many guys in my life, and this works better than anything else. Like, it works better than my own instinct.
Well, Callie, would you like to give it another shot and see if maybe he'll order a different kind of pizza? Or if you have another food test that we don't know about, you could take him to that restaurant. Would you go on a second date with Josh? We will pay for it.
I really don't think it's going to work out. And for him, really, I'm just kind of worried about his future.
You're worried about his future.
He's hopeless.
You know what, Callie? This is really unfair, and I understand if you think I'm not a good enough person to date, but could you at least give your dog the benefit of having me as her walker? I think we really had something.
You're really asking
You
for
still
that?
want to walk her dog even after she said all that to you?
I'm perfectly fine having a professional relationship, and I care more about the dog at this point.
See, I think he's dedicated and going places, Kelly.
I mean, wouldn't that be weird? Like, we went on a date, and now you know what I think of you, then you still want to walk my dog?
Well, yeah, if you think I'm a guy who just has no ambition, is going nowhere, you'll know you have a secure dog walker for a long time.
What do you think, Callie? How about this? No date, but you let him still walk your dog, Penny.
Well, he was really great with Penny, and the replacement guy I got, I'm not even going to ask him out for pizza, so.
Must be a mushroom guy.
He's not worth the pizza.
Well,
I don't even want to get to know him that well.
and you guys really don't have to see each other, right, when you walk the dog?
No, you can just show up and walk the dog. Josh, you still have my key, right?
Yeah, I do, and I'll take really good care of Penny.
Aw, see?
Fine, but we don't have to talk, but you can definitely walk my dog. You're really good at it.
All right, well, no second date for you, Josh, but you got your job back as a dog walker.
That's what matters.
That's all that matters.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A text in at 78592 about today's second date update that says, that guy dodged a bullet. I don't think so. I think that he's lazy and unmotivated, and he's not going to do anything with his life. Talk about that in just a second, but real quick, I just wonder if you guys have heard anything about my friends at Advocates Law.
Oh, who are they?
AdvocatesLaw.com, 206-512-3555. Who are they, you ask? Well, they can handle personal injury if you're hurt at work or something like that, but they also handle auto as well. Let's say you're in a fender bender and you're having trouble getting money from the insurance, just give them a call, 206-512-3555. You don't pay anything to talk to an attorney, and you don't pay anything unless you win. And they've gotten over $100 million for their clients. So some people could have just been in an accident in the way to work today. And if you have been, hit them up right now. AdvocatesLaw.com, 206-512-3555. Now, for the second date update, if you missed it, this dude Josh wanted to call a girl named Callie. They went out, had some pizza. We got her on the phone to find out why she wasn't calling him back, and it's because of his pizza choice. Believe it or not, that's the deal breaker.
Wow.
So
She
weird.
said that she read some sort of survey or study on people's pizza choices.
Oh, she made it sound very official.
Very official.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it is, like on BuzzFeed or something, probably. Anyway, because he ordered a Works pizza, she was like, not the kind of guy I want to date.
Oh, come
at all.
Yeah, if you order the Works.
She said he's like lazy and unmotivated and can't make decisions.
No.
She even went as far as to say that he wouldn't make it in his career that he wanted to have because of his pizza choice. So she didn't want to date a lazy loser that would order a Works pizza.
Yeah, someone just texted in, just thought back on all my relationships, and everything she said about pizza was holding true.
Okay.
No.
Maybe it is more true.
I never thought about
She
it.
said that she does this with all of her dates. She takes them out to pizza on a first date and then sees what they order
I don't know.
and bases her decision on going out with them again based on what they order. If he ordered a pepperoni pizza, I guess he would have been okay.
Everything would have been great.
And she really liked pineapple dudes.
I married a pepperoni guy. I'll tell
did?
you,
You
not
did?
very romantic, but an excellent choice in a partner.
Okay, so
Yeah.
text in at 78592. What pizza choice won't you date?
Okay.
Let us know. Me, veggie. If she orders veggie, sorry, I'm out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's a healthy choice.
Someone else texted in, I bet she orders plain pizza. As if
Plain, boring pizza.
that is the insult, I guess.
If you want a second date update, remember all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person that didn't call you back. You know, there are all kinds of dates. There are good dates. There are bad dates. There are dates that end prematurely.
Really?
And
That
then everybody
solicited
is
that?
disappointed. I've had a lot of first dates end prematurely. And, you know, I've never been disappointed. I've always been perfectly fine with it. But Joe, who's on the phone today, had his date end prematurely, and he's actually disappointed about it. What's up, Joe?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Pretty
And
good. How are you?
I just established right off the bat, we're talking about like it didn't last very long in terms of time. Well,
no, it didn't
that's
last
not
long at
even
all, did it,
good-
Joe?
Believe me, that wasn't the case here.
I still don't know what we're arguing.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about whatever Jubal is going into right now. The date didn't last very long. I'm fine in whatever department he was going into.
What are you reading into, Joe? I
Thank
was
you,
talking about your
Joe.
date. You said you guys didn't even get through it. Jeez.
Look, I have a great date planned out, right? I really like this girl, Allison, and she's just an amazing, amazing girl. It didn't really go as planned.
God, it sounds like you have a lot of pressure riding on this one date leading up to it.
Well, I really like this girl, and I wanted to make a good impression. I got these really great tickets to a show I thought she would like. I spent way too much money on it, and I got my car washed, and I got it detailed and everything.
Because a girl always notices when a man rolls up in a clean car.
Absolutely, that's what I thought. And I get there, I pick her up, and we're on our way to the show, and my car broke down. I just had it looked at last month. I don't know why it broke down, but it just...
Yeah, my car has broken down on a lot of dates too, Joe.
Quote unquote.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
My car literally broke down. I don't know what you're implying, but my car literally broke down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think he's implying that you didn't check the dipstick before you left.
You know, my dipstick was fine. Something happened with the motor. I don't know what it was.
All right, I can tell, Joe, that you're getting annoyed with this. Okay, so your car broke down, and what happened then?
The car broke down, and I was trying my best to fix it. I was getting really frustrated with it, and she was actually so sweet. We went to a gas station. She helped me fix the car, and we did fix it, but by the time it was fixed, the show had already started. And so I thought, well, there's no point in going to the show now. We were already halfway into it.
Okay, but wait. Can we stop for just a second? You fixed your own car? You didn't call AAA?
I figured I was in a hurry. I wanted to get to the show, and I wanted...
I'm saying that's impressive, and that right there should have won you a second date.
I mean, I wanted to show her I was a real man, that I could fix my own car, maybe salvage this date somehow.
Yeah, you could get under the hood and adjust the wingdings.
Exactly.
I know all about that,
Man,
dude.
Jubal.
I know all about it.
Yeah.
Show her that I can put it in a little elbow grease.
Was she impressed?
She was impressed, and I was impressed that she was not above helping me fix it herself. She got right in there with me.
So, I mean, none of this sounds bad. Yeah, it didn't go as planned, but that doesn't mean it went bad.
I mean, I spent a lot of time planning the date, and I spent a lot of money on the tickets, and it went completely 90 degrees in a different direction than I thought it was going to go. And she asked me if I could just take her home because then I was kind of shot, and so I thought, well, maybe I can parlay this into, I don't know, making her a nice dinner or something at her place, and maybe a little Netflix and chill or something.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, you made the car break down on purpose, didn't you?
Yeah, not as impressive, Joe, but okay.
I did not break down the car on purpose, I assure you that.
So how did you end things then with her?
Well, I took her back to her place, and I asked. I said, well, would you like to at least hang out for a little bit? Maybe I can make you some dinner. And she said, well, maybe another time, right? And so I just thought, oh, okay, maybe I can come back in a couple hours. I'm going to give you a chance to, shower, get yourself And she said, no, like another day. And oh, okay. I maybe overplayed my hand there a little bit, but I thought, okay, fine, I'll go out with her again some other time when when my car is in better shape or something. So I was texting her back and forth, trying to call her, and just nothing. It went radio silence. I thought, what did I do to offend this girl?
And how many hours would you say you guys spent together from pickup to car breakdown to drop off?
We had to know each other pretty well in 2 hours, helping me fix my car like that.
Yeah.
You didn't have any big freakouts while you're trying to fix it, did you? Start beating up the car and yelling and cussing?
No. I mean, I was a little upset. I mean, who wouldn't be? I had this whole great date planned, and then my car breaks down. It's embarrassing.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
All right, thanks, guys.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Joe is on the phone, and Joe is what we like to call a real man. That's right. Joe can fix a minor problem on his car with his bare hands in under 3 hours. Pretty amazing feat. And that's what happened on his first date. It actually ended up ruining his date, though, because they never made it to the show they were trying to go to. And then after his car broke down and they fixed it, he ended up taking her back to her place. And now she's not calling him back. And he wonders why. Why wouldn't she call you back, Joe? You're the last real man on earth.
Hey, I never said I'm the last real man on earth. I fixed my car, and I did my best to show her a good time. And
damn it, Joe, bragging again.
Quit showing us up.
God.
Joe, I mean, they're kidding, but it is pretty sexy when a man can, be hands-on and fix stuff.
Well, I do what I can.
Yeah, but I will say you sound almost a little angry that she isn't calling you back.
Oh, yeah, I put in a lot of time with that date, and I prepared for it.
Okay, so there should be no reason why you didn't get a call back.
I'm flabbergasted. I have no idea why she's not coming back to me.
All right.
All right, well, I'll dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure it out, okay?
All right.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Allison, please?
This is Allison.
Hey, Allison, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning.
Huh?
This is
Long
Jubal
pause.
from Brook and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
What?
Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
I don't understand.
We can tell.
English or... Because I can speak Spanish to you if you need.
No.
Can you?
No, I speak English fine. I just don't know what's happening right now.
I'll explain. My name is Jubal. I host a radio show called Brook and Jubal in the Morning. And we have a listener who emailed us about you.
What?
I feel
Yeah.
like the appropriate response.
We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what happened. And recently, you met up with a dude named Joe.
Right.
Right. And Joe liked you a lot, and he told us about your date, but now he says you're not calling him back.
Okay, yeah, but what does that have to do with you?
Well, our job is to see if we can get you on the phone and ask why you don't want to talk to Joe.
Okay, but I never said he could talk to anyone about me.
Well, just so you know, he only said good things.
Well, what did he say?
He said that you guys were going on a date. He had planned to take you to a show. He was really excited about it, but unfortunately, on the way to the date, his car broke down, and he took you home and hasn't heard from you since.
Okay, that happened.
He also said that you were super awesome and that he really wanted to impress you. And that he was super bummed that you guys missed the show.
Yeah.
So he's saying what he did was supposed to impress me.
Well, the tickets were going to, but I was impressed that he fixed his own car. I thought that was pretty sexy. I mean, a man who can do that, it's kind of awesome.
Yes, a man that could do that would be awesome.
Okay, so that's him, though, because he said, unless he's lying, he said his car broke down and then he fixed it and then had to take you home. And he said you chipped in, too. He said you helped out.
He said I helped?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did all of it.
You fixed his car?
We broke down. He got out like he was going to check it out. And instead, he stood by the side of the road and stared at the car.
What?
Like he didn't even open the hood? He just...
No. So I got out and asked him if he was going to pop the hood and check it out, and he told me that he could not.
What do you mean?
And when I asked him why, he said it was because he didn't want to ruin his new leather pants.
No way.
Shut up.
And that was when I noticed his skin-tight leather pants that apparently cost him a lot.
Wait,
He was like wearing... Yeah, forget the car for a second. He was wearing leather pants.
Leather pants.
I don't know if I'm more like surprised and shocked that he was wearing the leather pants or that it took you so long to notice the leather pants.
Well, just wearing the leather pants in general is kind of a turnoff. And then to tell me that you can't fix your car because you don't want to get them dirty.
Well, they were probably expensive. I think leather clothing is usually pretty expensive.
So did he just stand over you while you fixed his car?
I told him he should go run back to the gas station that was down the road and pick up a few things to see if we couldn't get things working. And I let him go, And by the time he got back, I had the car fixed for him.
Good job.
That's so cool.
Now I think you're sexy.
Man, so he walked all the way to Randall the gas station in leather pants? That is hot, steamy. Yeah.
That just
That
sounds
is
swampy, doesn't it?
Not attractive.
So you guys can probably get why I'm not wanting to talk to him anymore, right?
I personally don't. I like anybody in leather pants. And that's why I like Joe, because Joe is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
He's on the phone.
Yes, he is. Joe?
Do you even understand how expensive those pants are? I shipped them in from Italy. They were handmade.
Wow.
Yeah, wow, exactly. Yeah, it's actually worth more than your car, probably.
Whoa, Joe, the insults.
Well, she's insulting me, saying I'm not a man. I helped, okay? I just didn't want to ruin my pants. I helped.
I'm really not concerned with how much your leather pants were. The fact that you asked me to fix your car so that you didn't get them dirty is where my concern lies right now.
Look, I offered to help. I walked all the way to the gas station in those pants to get the supplies to help us fix the car. I thought it would be a good bonding experience, actually.
We didn't even use any of the supplies you got. I got it fixed without any help from you.
That's because I told you what was wrong with it. I knew what was wrong. I just didn't know how to fix it.
That's pretty much like fixing the whole car, Joe.
The engine.
So are you more upset, Allison, that he didn't fix the car, that he wore the leather pants, or was it just kind of the whole package?
It's definitely the whole package.
Okay.
Wow, this is like so disrespectful. Do you realize how much I put into this date? The washing my car, getting tickets to a concert that you like, and this is the thanks I get for this. This is beyond me. You are so stuck up. I'm so pissed off.
Well, since you're being such a sweetheart, Joe, I wasn't going to offer up the fact that you were also wearing a burgundy choker.
What?
A choker?
Wait, what's wrong with my choker?
Who wears a choker on a date?
Well, you know what? I'll tell you who does wear a choker on the date. French people, Italian people, people from the UK.
Leather pants and a burgundy choker, Joe.
Yes, all the girls in Italy love that.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just go to Italy, and maybe those girls would appreciate my effort.
Maybe you should go to Italy.
That is some risky fashion choices on a first date, Joe.
I like to be bold. I'd like to make a statement.
Yeah, you made that.
Yeah.
You did it.
Instead of Italy, what about Italian? Would you guys like to go on a second date?
Ooh.
We will pay for it. Allison, will you go out with Joe one more time?
Definitely not. I'm over Joe.
Well, you know what, Allison? I'm sorry I put in so much effort with you. You're clearly not worth my time.
Oh,
wow.
Man.
That's true. Dudes who wear leather pants, they don't have a lot of time.
You know what? At least I have the to wear something like that, Jubal.
True.
Or you don't. Because those things are very tight.
I see what you're saying there.
And you know what, Jubal? We can have a leather pants off. I will prove to you that I can wear those things better than you can wear even jorts, whatever the hell you're wearing.
Dude, I am down. I will look, okay, you didn't get a second date with Allison, but you did score a date with me. We're gonna have a leather pants off, you and I.
I want pink.
Yeah.
Do it. I'm all for it, buddy.
Let's do it, chump. I'm popping online right after this and purchasing some.
You tell me the time and place, and I'll be there.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Let's do it.
This is the manliest fight I've ever witnessed. So great, guys.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, that dude is everything that's wrong with America. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. In case you missed it, this dude Joe wanted to call Allison. They went out on a date. The car broke down, and then after they got the car working, she wanted to go back home, and then she wasn't calling him. So we got her on the phone and found out the reason she wasn't calling him back was because the car broke down, and she had to fix it herself. And why is that? Because he didn't want to get his leather pants dirty.
Hey, you know what? Those things are expensive.
It's just the funniest image to imagine, like pulling up to the side of the road and seeing the girl working on the car and a guy in leather pants wearing a choker
you know
sitting on the sidewalk.
I appreciate a good role reversal. I do.
Of course.
And what I'm more excited about is Jubal and his walk-off.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was worth the second date in and of itself.
Totally.
Yeah, and don't forget he was wearing a choker.
Yes.
She revealed that a little bit more through it, that he was actually wearing a choker and leather pants.
Forward.
I love it, yeah. I can't wait to throw that stuff on and challenge this guy.
At least he's putting effort in, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe
Remember,
he put more effort into his outfit than I would put into my outfit on a first date.
If you want to do a second date update, all I have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you
Back.
The girl on the phone for a second date update today says that the guy she went out with was the classiest dude she's ever met. Wow. So I'm assuming they started their date as he showed up on a white steed, dressed in full regalia. And then he jumped off his trusty horse and regaled her with stories of his conquests while they regaled at dinner and she regaled back.
Yeah, there's so much regaling.
Clearly have no idea what the word regalia means, but it sounds appropriate. Summer, did you get regaled on your first date?
That sounds so bad.
No, that sounds weird.
Yeah, it sounds
Really?
uncomfortable
Yeah.
is what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
Well, you said that he was classy, so I just assumed that regalia had to be happening somewhere in there.
Well, I mean, he was classy, but I mean, it wasn't anything like weird like that.
Okay, so what do you mean by it was the classiest dude you've ever been out with?
I mean, he was just a real gentleman, you know? Like, usually when I go out with a guy, they're nice, but I mean, like this one, when I met him at first, he kissed my hand and everything.
Ooh,
Fancy.
that's an old school move.
Yeah, I don't know how I would take that.
I mean, I thought it was very gentlemanlike, like very respectful. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, that was going to be my question because it's a move that not a lot of guys do. So is it creepy or is it cool?
No, it wasn't creepy. He was not a creeper.
Which means he was hot enough to pull it off.
Yeah.
Or she was attracted enough to him.
Yeah, because if you look like me and you kiss somebody's hand, they're like, dude, restraining order time. So, yeah, and need some hand sanitizer quick. So how'd you meet, first of all?
Well, he was a Tinder date.
Oh, okay, so you met classy off of Tinder. This may be a first for anyone.
Rare.
I know. Usually you swipe through and it's a bunch of, well, it's some interesting characters to say the least. But no, he was very nice. Like, he's very professional type of guy. Like, he didn't say anything that was weird or off, and so I was excited to meet him.
Okay.
What's his name?
His name's Daniel.
Daniel. And what'd you guys do when you actually went out?
We went to like a really nice Italian restaurant actually, and we got some drinks at the bar, and then we ate, and yeah, it was a really great time.
See, I think that he must have been excited going into it too, because if you're not excited, you don't pick a fancy Italian place.
Yeah.
You pick a
Not everybody's getting the never-ending pasta bowl.
yeah.
No, she said fancy.
Hey, you know what? That is to some.
Yeah,
No.
breadsticks are good, man. So dinner was good, though? You guys get along?
It was really great. Yeah, we got along really well. He was super attentive. He was seemed very engaged, and he kept complimenting me.
About what?
It was like, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so funny, like all sorts of nice things.
Okay, so if everything was great, then why do you think he's not calling you back?
I have no idea. I mean, there was one part of the date that it seemed a little awkward and off, but we got over that.
What part was that?
Okay, so there was a pregnant woman that walked past, and I just made a little joke, everybody jokes on a first date and stuff, so I was like, oh, gross, I'm so glad I'm not pregnant.
Whoa, that's
But wait,
So you
wait,
ripped on
hold
I don't know, if I were going out with you and you ripped on a pregnant lady, I'd be like, this girl's awesome.
No,
I love
but
it. She
that's
just
not-
rips on anybody.
But here's
But
the
I could
thing.
see how somebody'd be like, that's a little harsh, don't you think?
It wasn't particularly mean. It was just about the state of pregnancy is uncomfortable, and so
Okay.
everyone knows that. So I was like, oh, so glad I'm not pregnant. That would be horrible. Oh,
I don't know how much of a joke that is, though.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a
maybe
joke.
something like, "Oh, look at how much pasta that lady ate." You know, that's maybe more of a joke.
The second
That's like a fat joke. Yeah.
Well,
second date update is just turned into the proper ways to make fun of somebody. This is amazing. Do we even need to call him to ask for a date? I just want to continue this conversation.
You guys, you're making it seem so bad. It wasn't. It was just seriously me being like, oh, can you imagine if I was pregnant? Oh, wouldn't that be horrible? That was all I did.
if it was awkward about you saying "ick," pregnant lady, what was his response that made it awkward?
Well, he just kind of stiffened up and leaned back and was like, he seemed very off put, and he was like, oh,
You know, like it was just one of those awkward moments where like he didn't really say anything, but like clearly that affected him somehow.
But you said at the end everything seemed fine.
Yeah, exactly. Everything did. I mean, he kissed me on the cheek, and he was like very much like, "See you next time," you know.
Okay. So you said you've tried texting him and calling him. Have you done that a lot or just a few times?
No, I just sent like 2 texts, and I tried calling once.
And that's it.
That's it, yeah, because I didn't want to like scare him off, you know, but apparently he's already scared off.
For some reason. All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and find out why he's not calling you back in your second date update, okay?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Summer is on the phone with us. We just talked to her about her first date with a guy named Daniel. And I would just sum her date up in one sentence. Everything was going great until the pregnant lady showed up. Yep, showed up and ruined everything for Summer, or at least that's what she thinks. Just a quick recap. She met a dude off of Tinder, Daniel, the guy we're talking about. They met up, went to a great Italian restaurant. She said that he was classy and gentlemanly. And then there's one point in the middle of the date that there was a pregnant woman, and Summer decided for some reason she needed to rip on that pregnant woman and looked over and was like, oh, God, could you imagine if I was pregnant right now? That looks terrible. And I guess he sort of tightened up after that, like, that was rude. But it was really just a misplaced joke from Summer, and it didn't work out that well for her.
I mean, I don't hate pregnant women. I just said I'm glad I'm not pregnant right now. Like, I am.
I'll tell you, you sound like a very happy, bubbly person. And as a mom, I'm just going to say, don't take offense to what you're saying.
So she supports you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your support. It means a lot.
But apparently Daniel seemed a little awkward after that, but they still ended the date with a kiss on the cheek. And Summer, according to you, it's one of the best dates you've ever been on, so you can't figure out why he's not calling you back.
Yeah, exactly. Everything seemed to go good except for that one little pocket of time. But otherwise, I mean, we ended so well. I don't get it. Why isn't he calling me?
I wonder if the pregnant lady that you kind of made fun of at the restaurant, that could have been his baby.
Oh, that makes sense.
No way.
It was like an ex-girlfriend that was in there, and he's like, that's my child.
No, that's like a weird sitcom. That's like so light.
Okay, I'm dialing his phone number right now. Here we go.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is Daniel there?
Yep, speaking.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Hi.
Hi.
The radio show?
Yeah. Yeah, are you familiar?
Yeah, I've heard it a couple times.
Sweet.
Oh,
What do you think of it?
Yeah, you guys are cool.
You don't mean that one bit. You have not listened enough. I could tell that you did not really mean that.
He's like, I heard 10 minutes one time.
No, I did. I mean it.
Okay, you could tell you didn't. You're like, yeah, you guys are cool. I don't know. Yeah, sure, whatever. Well, I'm calling you today because we actually got an email about you.
Okay. About what?
Well, it's from a girl named Summer.
Oh, Summer emailed you?
Yeah, we do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update. So you went out with Summer, and she's tried to text you and call you since your date, but apparently you haven't responded, so she would call in the big guns.
Oh, boy. All right.
Yeah. So can you tell us why you aren't calling Summer back?
I don't really want to.
Well, she kind of wants an explanation. Dude, we talked to her, right? She had great things to say about you. She said it was like the best date of her life.
Yeah. She was really complimentary.
That's really nice. I mean, we had a lot of fun. It was a fun time.
So you liked it?
She was fun.
Are you not attracted to her? Is that the issue?
No, she's cute. I like her. But it's just not going to work out.
Okay.
Well, why? If she's cute and you had fun.
Yeah, sounds awful.
Is that a problem? You don't like that?
No, I really like that. It's just she lied.
She lied?
Whoa.
About what?
Actually, let me rephrase that. She wasn't 100% truthful with me.
Okay. But who is on a first date? Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, but I mean, this is kind of an important thing that she wasn't very truthful about.
What was it?
Well, she said her name was Stephanie on Tinder.
Okay.
Okay.
And then when we met, it was revealed that her name is Summer.
So she uses a different name on Tinder.
Yeah, well, number one, I don't know why someone would do that, but...
I could think of a lot of reasons. Maybe she's got a crazy ex, or she doesn't want people to know, or she doesn't want her job to be able to search her on Tinder.
Okay, I mean, nonetheless, I still wouldn't work out.
Why?
Why is that a big deal?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so her name is Summer.
Her name is Summer, okay.
My last name is Pants, and if we were to, I don't know, like long-term relationship, get married at some point, her name would be Summer Pants.
Come on, that is the dumbest.
I think that's amazing. Yeah. I would love that.
Well, I would not love that. It'd make me very uncomfortable knowing maybe people are making fun of her behind her back or something like that.
Oh my God, you jumped so many steps, by the way.
Well, I know I'm going fast, but I'm looking for a long-term relationship. So I'm not there to just mess around with people. And
So you're looking for a forever pants.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, don't be a smarty pants, Jubal, okay?
You don't feel like somebody with the name Summer Pants would be the person that you want to be around all the time.
No, it's just a little too awkward.
Okay, but you are so many assumptions here. One, that she would even take your name when you got married. Like, a lot of women keep their last name, and that's fine.
No, I come kind of from a more traditional point of view.
So you want whoever you marry to take your last name?
Yeah, I do.
Even though it's an awkward life to live with the last name Pants.
I know it is. I'm living it.
But you're Daniel Pants, and you don't think Summer Pants would be a good partner for you.
No, I just couldn't do that to her.
All right.
Oh
well,
God.
And that's it? That's the only reason?
That is the biggest reason, yes.
That is
Okay.
so ridiculous to me.
Well-
Yes,
you gotta see
you could
it.
be missing out on the love of your life because of a silly thing.
And
It's not meant
years
to
of
be.
great jokes.
Yeah, that's a problem for me. I don't want my wife's name to be a joke. I just want us to be a happy family of pants.
Oh my God.
See, now you're making jokes about your own last name, so you can't really judge.
No, I'm allowed to.
Okay, you're allowed
I see
to.
how it works.
Well, Daniel, I do have to let you know that Summer is on the phone listening right now, and she wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah, you there, Summer
No.
Pants?
No.
I can't believe this. Wait, are you serious, Daniel? Really? It's just because of my name?
Yeah, I mean, your name can't be changed.
But like, this can't be the real reason. Like, there must be something else. And was there something else? Like, you won't hurt my feelings if you tell me.
No, look, I had a great time with you. When I thought your name was Stephanie, everything was fine. And then you told me your name's actually Summer, and that kind of was it for me.
This is so crazy. I just can't believe it. What if like Brooke said, I mean, I can keep my name. I don't have to change over to Pants. I mean,
Yeah, but I'm kind of looking to have someone that has my last name with me.
I can see
That is so weird. Yeah, but
Traditional.
it's fine.
I can hyphenate. I can always have my full name on the registry, and then
You
it's
want to have a
Summer Stephanie
hyphenate
Pants.
pants?
Hyphen pants.
Hyphen Pants, yeah.
Well, no, I don't care. Like, I really don't care what my name is. I think it'd be fine. I don't think people will think it's weird. And I love the name Pants. It's great. It's only 5 letters. That's perfect.
What?
Well, you know, on the Scantron forms and stuff like that, it's so annoying to have a long last name. I would
see
not
that.
mind shortening down the Pants.
That is
Yeah,
true. It's a
I
lot
mean-
easier to fill things out.
The important things.
Look, I'm looking out for you. I don't want you to go around and say, "Hi, my name is Summer Pants," and have people making fun of you behind your back. Who knows?
Okay, this is going to sound really weird, but, like, I might just be ignorant. Is this, like, some sort of sex term that I don't know?
No, it
I
isn't.
don't know it either if you don't know it.
But I think it should be.
No.
I mean, like, it's just you're making such a big deal out of it. I don't know if this is, like, some weird, like, what's
it'd
the
be the
reason? What's
same
so
if-
bad about it?
It'd be the same if your name was Autumn.
autumn pants or spring pants.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Daniel, I don't think that you're listening to her or anybody else in the room. Like, you are the only one that has a problem with summer pants.
And you guys aren't getting married anytime soon. If you do, you just had one date. Why not give it another shot, Daniel?
I just feel like we really got along well, and I really do want to see you again. And I don't know, like, I mean, I understand that you have reservations, but I mean, I think it's something that, you know, I'm okay with it.
She is so understanding, Daniel.
Really
you are
nice.
going to be missing out if you worry too much about this pants thing.
So, Daniel, would you like to go out with Summer again on a second date? We'll pay for it.
What, you're going to pay for it? Okay.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, let's go to Hawaii.
I'm not sending you to Hawaii, Mr. Pants.
I think dinner.
Well, you said you'd pay for it.
How about this dinner at somewhere local?
Or like a Hawaiian
Cap
restaurant.
$75.
I think that is pretty generous.
Yes, that's great.
You'll do that? All right. It could be a Hawaiian themed restaurant if you want. I don't care. Summer, does that sound good? Another date with Daniel?
That sounds great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Congratulations. Successful second date update.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah.
gosh. Yeah, I'm so excited. You better text or call me back, Daniel.
I will, Summer Pants.
See, now you guys already have a little joke. It could work out.
Yeah, it could. I'm super excited to potentially be Mrs. Summer Pants.
Yep. Don't rush things along, all right? One pant leg at a time.
There it is.
God, thank you so much.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, I wish my last name was Pants. Pickup lines would be endless.
Yeah, that's true.
We're talking about today's second date update. A woman named Summer wanted to call this dude named Daniel, who wasn't calling back after their date. They had a great date. The reason that he wasn't calling back, she didn't tell him her name was not actually, or it was Summer. She had a different name on her profile online, and her real name is Summer. She has it changed for whatever reason. But she told him that her name was Summer, and he's like, I can't date you. Because his last name is Pants, and he didn't want to be dating somebody that would be named Summer Pants if they ever actually got married.
Which is so dumb. I mean, it's like you, Jubal Flagg, not dating someone named America.
Yeah, and I would
You
do
know?
that because I think it'd be even better at it. I'd be like, I love that. So they decided not to go out again. He just couldn't handle her being called Summer Pants. Unfortunately, though, I think that's an awesome name.
Yeah. Hey, I'm Fox. I'd like to date a Harry.
There you go.
You know?
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email us, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.